This week, our beautiful sun, the sun within us, our consciousness, the life is activating gate 57 in the I Ching and Gene Keys. This frequency is activating a genetic codon within our DNA that is stimulating our consciousness field. The theme of the life this week, the transformational path of this frequency moves from the shadow of unease to the highest frequency of clarity, and it's via the path of intuition. Before we get into the full contemplation of this frequency, let's take a quick peek together and look at the human design holographic body graph to better understand this energy from within us, from within our body. Gate 57 is located right here in the Splenic Awareness Center. Our Splenic Awareness Center is our primal instincts in the now. It's related to our fears, our instincts, our intuition, and our immune system. Gate 57 at the shadow is unease, the sensation of unease in the now. And at the highest frequency, it's clarity. Gate 51, the earth, is located right here in the ego heart center. The ego heart center is our willpower, our ego, the material world, determination, our drive, and self-worth. At the shadow, it's the shadow of agitation, and at the highest frequency, it's awakening. This energy is typically associated with shock. This week's energy suggests that we may see, hear, or share shocking events or mind-blowing information, be it positive or negative. I empower you to observe the mind's thoughts of this is good or this is bad, and shine the light of awareness to your beautiful body, your body consciousness, and feel fully any sensation, especially unease or agitation, and breathe in and breathe out, and allow for space to bring in the clarity. The 57th I Ching, Gene Key, frequency is fascinating. It is the basis of all matter. At the shadow, it's our primal unease. It comes with the body, the vehicle. All it really is fear. It's the basic primal discomfort sensation in the now that gets translated via the mind that all is not how it should be. It's a deep forgetting of who we truly are, deep within ourselves, our DNA. It's the base frequency of mortality. This unease drives all human beings on an unconscious level. Let's explore this unease, as this frequency, this gene key, is the journey into unease. So what is it, and what should we do about it? Well, first, we need to shine the light of awareness onto it and bring it from our background unconsciousness and bring it into our conscious awareness. For most of us, this unease is unconscious and it drives us. It powers our desires, our hopes, our fears, and all our endeavors. And that's because we unconsciously are seeking to bring an end to this unease, but we never do. It always remains in the background. The 57th shadow is paired with the 51st shadow of agitation, its programming partner. It's Earth. They work together. What a challenging pair, unease and agitation. They drive most people's lives unconsciously. And then that day comes that we finally begin the journey of turning inwards, truly, whether that's contemplation or meditation or some other way. We first have to face it. We have to meet it, the deep discomfort that drives us. And we do this by feeling it deeply within our body. This takes great courage. Most of us distract ourselves. We don't want to look at this difficult place. The more we become aware of it, the more it seems to dominate. And it's not a comfortable feeling, but the transformational path has to tackle this unease. If you have been joining me in contemplation and meditation of the 64 changing shadow frequencies each week, then we have been tackling the shadow of unease in each frequency, and you might have even begun to see the hidden magic in the shadows. Shadow work is hard, but it gradually lightens the load. Unease doesn't go away, but shining the light of awareness onto it and moving it into your conscious awareness prevents you from becoming a victim of it and chasing your tail in the outer world. Now, if you're lucky, you may meet a person that has transformed the shadow of unease entirely from their being. We call them masters. They have a distinct aura, a radiance, a sense of peace that some distant part of us seems to remember what it once was like to live without this sense of unease. Now take a moment and imagine the body without unease. Keep imagining as I continue to speak. These people who have transmuted it from within their DNA are electrifying to us. So how do they transmute this unease? It's a huge turning point when you realize it's a possibility. And that's what the shadow is all about. Getting to the heart of matter, digging deeply into the form, the body, the DNA. I call it the sacred wound, our core wound. It has many layers to it. The deeper your awareness penetrates the layers inside, the more it discovers, and the more layers it transmutes. And that is the journey and why we're here. And if you know this, you're one of the blessed. And when you know this, your journey has truly begun. The 57th gift, the way to alchemize the shadow and raise the vibration, intuition. I haven't yet mentioned the dilemma of this shadow, the dilemma of trust. So let's examine trust through the lens of the 57th gift of intuition. Trust is a vast energy field. You might have not thought of it as an energy field, but let's consider it. So if trust is an energy field, then it's something that we can rise into, something we can inhibit, and of course, something that we can fall out of. At the shadow frequency, we fall out of trust. And at the gift frequency, we rise up to the field of trust. And how do we do that? Well, it's by trusting your intuition. What is intuition? It's magical. It's the part of us that knows and trusts the whole. It's the sacred thread left by God, by the divine within, to help us out of the illusion. Even the most logical, the most skeptical among us know intuition. You can't really explain how you know something you can't see. Intuition is a channel within us. The more we use it, the wider the channel becomes. And the more we trust in it, the more we enter the field of trust. Trust is a dilemma because we have to trust in it to find the trust. And a great deal of the time, we hear our intuition, but we don't listen to it. But that's how we learn. And that's how we gradually pull ourselves out of the shadow. Your intuition is only for you. It's in service for your truth. Sometimes our intuition takes us deeper into our suffering and we begin to doubt it again. But in divine timing, it will be revealed to you why your intuition had you go down that path. In the New Age, we have to be careful. Many believe that their intuition is truth for everyone else. This is very arrogant. Intuition is not the same thing as truth. It's your specific path to truth, not everyone else's path. Your intuition could be helpful for others, but it's really intended for you. We all have a unique perspective and a unique journey and path in the life. The gift of intuition should not be confused, for example, with the 7th gift of guidance. The 7th gift of guidance comes from a leadership frequency, where the 57th gift is an inner guide. So be careful on putting your intuition on others or the world. So intuition is like a ladder. When we trust it, it gradually ascends us out of the shadow realms through initiations. The 57th Jinki will take you all the way down to your deepest fears, your fear of separation, the fear of the unknown, and the fear of death, which keeps us in the illusion of matter. So be clear at how powerful your intuition is. It will begin to unlock and loosen your connection to the body. As you learn to enter the depths of your contemplation or meditation, as you go inward, your intuition will unlock a whole new inner world. As it guides you deeper inwards, it systematically loosens your core wound patterns, which allows you to enter clarity. The 57th city, the highest frequency, clarity. With clarity, there's no I. Clarity cannot exist with a sense of identification. To get to the heart of matter, we have to let go of all that we have known, all attachments. To throw off the final shell of matter, we must court annihilation until the point that grace intervenes and gives us a hand. You jump or slip through to the other world. You get pushed into it like a gentle wind. You shed your skin to the Buddhic realm, the higher dimensions where clarity resides. We realize the divine within. We see clarity for the first time. We are reconceived. Clarity is all there is. Intuition fades away. There is no path. You are the path. You are eternal. I empower you this week to create space, get to higher awareness, notice your thoughts, feel all the sensations fully that come up in the body this week, and shine the light of awareness to any unease in the body and feel it deeply. Breathe into it. Breathe all the way down to your belly, which will allow for intuition and clarity to enter. Be blessed.